Hello, welcome back to Mountain Jim Card Collectibles. Hope you had a great weekend. Anyway, today is a big release. I'm not sure if you've been waiting for it, if you're a Marvel Comics fan and Marvel Cards fan, but it's been a while since the last Marvel card release from Topps, quite a few months. And we just don't get them near as often as we used to, when Upper Deck had the franchise or the licensing. Anyway, today I'm going over the June 16th, 2025 release of Marvel Chrome box sets. And, this is a great product to preview. It does cost more than the usual Upper Deck hobby boxes. And even if you want to get into a blaster, you're going to spend close to $60, $70, So even the blasters, they want a lot of money for, which is kind of a downfall for the product because, they're not releasing as much Marvel cards. Anyway, you can always go to the Topps site. And they do have a checklist, and they do have odds. I'll just go over some of the basic stuff that they have. Like it says, Topps Chrome Marvel. Upcoming releases, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel, coming June 16th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's a few hours away from now. And I went over their checklist. The bottom of their checklist isn't complete, so I'm going to go over a different checklist. But they do have their checklist and odds, that you can go over. Anyway, let's read what it says here. Just some basic stuff. Introducing Marvel Chrome 2025, the ultimate collectible for the iconic Marvel Comics brand. The 200-card base set features all your favorites from Spider-Man and Hulk to Iron Man and Captain America. Plus first appearance cards for new Marvel icons such as Kid Juggernaut and Amaranth. There are also special clawed chrome base card variations with Wolverine claw marks cutting through the cards. Inserts include X-Men Giant Size 50th Anniversary, celebrating 50 years since the comic that reignited the X-Men. You can also find Future Stars, Marvel Icons, Marvel Anniversaries, and the New Avengers 20th Anniversary in every hobby box. The guaranteed case hit is rotated between an array of incredible inserts, including individual, dual, triple, and quad facsimiles, Topps Patrimony, Indestructible, plus more. The popular Shadow Box cards are part of Marvel Chrome 2025 over 4 different themes, including 50 Years of Nightcrawler and Air Marvel. Marvel Reflections is also part of the case hit rotation, featuring 5 unique pieces of original art on stunning chrome tech. The one and only makes its first appearance in Marvel Chrome, and this is the only way you can find a chrome card of Loki, Elektra, Spider-Punk, Doctor Strange, and the Punisher in the entire collection. You can also look for a diamond card celebrating the 60th anniversary of Reed and Sue's wedding, including a special confetti refractor. There's also an autographed relic of the New Avengers 20th anniversary featuring pieces of the original comic and Steve McNiven autographs. Look for relic cards of Marvel Zombies 20th anniversary and X-Men Giant Size 50th anniversary, plus rare sketch cards from incredible artists. Marvel comic book artists and writer autograph cards are also back for 2025 with one guaranteed inside every case. Also keep an eye on more Frank Miller sketch cards. Okay, guaranteed 4 numbered parallels per box, 6 refractors per box, and hobby boxes will contain 12 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. All right. So, definitely recommend checking out Topps. But I did find a different checklist that was just easier to go over. Checklistinsider.com. You should be able to pull this up. I know prices are fairly up there right now, $400, $500, if not more, even $600. Like it says here, the heroes and villains of Marvel Comics are back in action with 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel trading cards, offering hobby boxes $239.99. So that must be what they were out the gate from Topps. You can search around and hopefully you can get it at that price. Maybe you can go to the Topps website and purchase it. And all new value blasters at $29.99. The Topps.com pre-sales appeared on May 20th, 2025. So that's likely where the prices are up there. If you were fortunate, to be able to purchase that, yeah, kudos to you. Anyway, while Topps Chrome has long been synonymous with sports card collecting, this is just the second release of the Topps Chrome Marvel brand. And they're just not releasing near as much, and that's kind of a downfall of this product. So, maybe, you can just tell yourself, well, they're not releasing as much, so you just piled up your money, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Checklist Rundown. We'll go over that. And, they just go over like some of the Marvel base and parallel details. Like it says here, increasing from the 150 card debut, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel features 200 cards in the base set, and Earth and Kid Juggernaut are first appearance subjects. And among the parallels, you have yellow lava refractors are exclusive to value blasters, falling twice per box. The Chrome Staple Superfractor, one of one's another key option in the rainbow. Overall, each hobby box is 4 numbered parallels and 6 additional refractors. Here you see that Topps Chrome Spider-Man, gold. 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel base parallels list. So you get refractors, yellow lava refractors, which are value blaster exclusives. And there's quite a few other ones like spiderweb refractors, blue refractors. I'm not going to say all of them, but there's a pretty good list of refractors. And superfractors are one of ones. Collectors can also find Wolverine adamantium stainless steel clad chrome variations from the base set, displaying Wolverine's signature slashes atop the main artwork. Number 20 copies or less. These are exclusive to hobby boxes. And I was looking at this, and it's nice to have a slash, but it really destroyed the artwork to the point you can barely see the artwork. So I don't know, how I feel about that. Anyway, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel insert details. With the insert, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel delivers multiple themed sets. Check out the new Future Stars carryover from the sports world to collect some of the newest Marvel characters, which I do not like Future Stars at all. I am burnt out of Future Stars, And there they have their cheesy little Future Stars thing for Samurai Venom. I just wish Topps would just get over it, I mean, this isn't sports. Anyway, in addition, the product pays tribute to Marvel Comics with Marvel Anniversaries, Marvel Icons, the new Avengers 20th Anniversary, and X-Men Giant Size 50th Anniversary. So here's your new Avengers 20 years, Captain America. I like that design. Iron Man Gold is a Value Blaster exclusive insert, averaging 1 per box. Galactic Legends inserts are also exclusive to Value Blasters. Possible hobby cases include 35 years of Ghost Rider Shadow Box, hobby exclusive, 50 years of Nightcrawler Shadow Box, which is a hobby exclusive, 60 years of S.H.I.E.L.D., classic comic book covers, Shadow Box, hobby exclusive, and Golden Anniversaries. So unfortunately, a lot of the best of the best are hobby exclusives, and you're going to have to pay a lot more money for those boxes. So the toughest chases are available via Air Marvel Shadow Box, Indestructible, Marvel Reflections, hobby exclusive, and Topps Patrimony. While popular subjects can appear in multiple lines, the one only is the sole place to find Doctor Strange, Elektra, Loki, Spider-Punk, and the Punisher cards in 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel. All right. Displaying print signatures, there are multiple facsimile autographs sent down in 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel. The lineup works in Marvel Comics facsimile autographs, dual autographs, triple autographs, and quad autographs. I don't know why they're doing these stupid facsimile autos, to be honest. I think they're cheesy. I mean, if you could just try to get the artist to sign, or, even maybe a former actor or something, then these just basic facsimile autos, anyone at I guess Topps could have signed. The Mask Off facsimile autograph edition is exclusive to hobby boxes. In addition, every hobby box case should contain 1 card from the Marvel comic book artist and writer's autograph set. These are authentic autographs featuring the talent behind the comics. All right, other premium hits include Marvel Zombies 20th Anniversary Relics, Regan Sue's 60th Anniversary Diamond Relics, and X-Men Giant Size 50th Anniversary Relics. All right, we've seen plenty of these, from Upper Deck, these kind of comic book covers. Look for original comic book pieces along the signature of artist Steve McNiven and the new Avengers 20th Anniversary autograph relics, numbered 50 or less. And that's a sticker, unfortunately. Topps also confirmed Frank Miller sketch cards. And that's been release date is still June 16, 2025. So for hobby boxes, the configuration to look for is 6 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, and 12 boxes per case. Value blaster boxes are 4 cards per pack, 7 packs per box, and 40 boxes per case. So, all right. So here is the 200 card base checklist. A lot of basic Marvel characters in this set. There's a few different ones, but top of the list, that starts off with Iron Man, Athena, Eros, and Ronan. Also have Vulture up there. Some Nighthawk, Kraven the Hunter, Ghost Spider. I'm just hitting a few of the ones that are catching my eye. You have the Spider Boy, if you're a Spider-Man fan. Oh, who else? Mr. Fantastic. Moon Knight, number 98. And let's see. Spider-Man, number 101. We also have Wolverine, number 103. And we have some other ones, like The Thing, She-Hulk, Luke Cage, Wasp, 117, MODOK, 126, Blade, 130, Miss Marvel, 142, Spider-Ham, 148, Doctor Doom, 164, for the villains, Kingpin. Can also go for 169, Magneto. So, fairly long list there. All right, so then we hit the 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Autograph Checklist, and we have Marvel comic book artists and writer autographs to chase. And they do have these in various parallels. I'm not going to hit all the parallels, but for autographs, and just to remind you, these are going to fall one in every case for the hobby. So good luck with it. You're going to have to spend some money. They do have Craig Kyle, Chris Yost, Donny Cates, and the best one to chase, obviously, in my opinion, would be the Frank Miller. But you may be, a fan of these other artists. You have Jason Aaron, Joshua Cassara, Mark Brooks, Ryan Otley, Steve McNiven, that's kind of another big one, and Zeb Wells. So for the 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Facsimile Autograph Checklist is 15 cards, which I think these are cheesy, but at least they're giving you some better characters, to chase. You have Ant-Man, Black Cat, Black Widow, Captain America, Daredevil, Ghost Spider, Hulk, Iron Man, Jean Grey, Logan, Psylocke, Spider-Man, Silver Surfer, Scarlet Witch, and Thor. Marvel Comics Facsimile Dual Autos, fairly short list. You have Silver Surfer and Doctor Doom, Rocket Raccoon and Groot, Tony Stark and Peter Parker and Black Widow and Scarlet Witch. For Facsimile Triple Autos, you have Captain America, Black Panther, and Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hulk, Ghost Spider, Black Cat, and Psylocke, Star-Lord, Gamora, and Drax. And for Facsimile Quads, you just have The Thing, Human Torch, Invisible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic. You also have these 5 Mask Off Facsimile Autographs checklist with Black Cat, Ghost Spider, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, and Spider-Man $20.99. All right, 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Autograph Relic Checklist. You can chase the new Avengers 20th Anniversary Auto Relics Checklist, which is really small, just AR-1 Steve McNiven. Same with the Marvel Zombies 20th Anniversary Relics Checklist, is just MZ-1 Marvel Zombies. And, those are numbered, to 50 or less. The Reed and Sue 60th Anniversary Diamond Relic Checklist, numbered 60 less, which is just RS-1 Reed and Sue. X-Men Giant Size 50th Anniversary Relic, one card 50 or less, just X-Men. And for the Marvel sketch list, I'm not sure what happened there, for the Frank Miller stuff. But, you have the 35 years of Ghost Rider Shadowbox checklist, 5 cards for Ghost Rider. 50 years of Nightcrawler, which is 5 cards, hobby exclusive for Nightcrawler. And the 60 years of S.H.I.E.L.D. checklist, which is 1 card, 60 years of S.H.I.E.L.D. The Air Marvel Shadowbox checklist is 10 cards, which is a hobby exclusive. They give you some bigger names, just 10 of them. Okay, go over them though. Avengers Infinity checklist is just 6 cards, just basic names again. Classic comic book covers Shadowbox checklist is 10 cards, hobby exclusive again. Pretty big name comics. Future Stars checklist, which I just want to put out there, I think is cheesy that they always have to borrow from their sports. But anyway, they threw it in there, 8 cards. Let's see what they have for Future Stars. Ghost Spider, Wreck Rap, Spider Girl, Samurai Venom, Bloodline, Jeff the Landshark, Spider Boy, and Amaranth. We have your 10 card Galactic Legends checklist, which, just pretty basic characters. Your 5 card Golden Anniversaries checklist, some big names again. Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Gamora, and Moon Knight. Your 10 card Indestructible checklist. They had to give you some better characters there. Iron Man Gold checklist is just 10 cards. Marvel Anniversaries checklist, 30 cards. Some bigger names. Marvel Icons checklist is 10 cards. Some more bigger names there to chase. Marvel Reflections checklist is 5 cards. The new Avengers 20th Anniversary checklist is 10 cards. The One Only checklist is 5 cards. The Topps Patrimony checklist is 5 cards. Then you have the X-Men Giant Size 50th Anniversary checklist, which is 10 cards. And that is about it. If you really want to get more into some of those details, like some of those later checklists I went over, I recommend, checking out checklistinsider.com, or, you can even go to the Topps site and check it out for yourself. But yeah, there are definitely a lot of cards to chase, which I like that, about this. Anyway. So if you go to Dave and Adam's Card World, they do have some products you can purchase. Just to give you a warning, they do have their products kind of marked up. You can buy yourself a Marvel Chrome Blaster box for $59.95. And you can purchase a Marvel Chrome Hobby box for $599.95. Let's go ahead and click that. And I was just checking to see if they have a break. I don't see any breaks here, but they might have a break elsewhere. But we can just check out the cards. That's a lot of money for just a hobby box, for just Marvel characters. $600 basically, Dave and Adams. And we've seen these cards before, but you can see them a little bit better here. This is the facsimile quad auto. Here's that Spider-Man gold. Kind of tough to see. Doctor Doom, if you're waiting for the upcoming Avengers movie. Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. Fantastic Four comic book cover. There's your 20 years of the new Avengers anniversary Captain America. Future Stars, Samurai Venom. This one, I just, the claw marks are too thick. We can't see it. But I mean, kind of a nice concept. There you can see it better. Wolverine Gold. So we have an idea of what we're looking at. And I'll just go ahead and click the blaster box information as well. Why not? Same sort of picks. I don't really see anything that's different, so check it out for yourself. All right, so there's quite a few suppliers offering this. But, they're asking, decent amount of money. Honeywell Collectibles has it for $474.95. There is a 3-box hobby 12-spot break at Dave Adams Card World for $114.95. Like, something to consider. Topps Chrome Marvel Hobby Box at Southwest Card World for $469.99. eBay is $599.99, similar to Dave Adams. So there are options that you can do if you're interested, online. Try and chase this down. Anyway, I mean, with the lack of Marvel cards that Topps is releasing this year, I know the price is up there, and I'm not happy with that price at all. I mean, if you're fortunate and you got it at that low price when it was first offered in May, you're doing awesome. But if you're diving into it now, even, blaster boxes, I didn't go over a lot of blaster box prices, but, David Adams has it marked up to $60. So I'm guessing it's going to be in that range for the most part. I'd give this the 45-degree thumbs up or the 50-50. There's some things I really like about it, and then there's some things, that I'm not very interested in, as far as the design goes, I prefer the artistic designs so far that I've seen over their last release, which really felt like screen grabs. Their last X-Men release from Topps. So I like that. I wish that they had more artist autos to chase and scrap the facsimile autos, because trying to hit an auto one per case, good luck, and then you have to be honest with yourself. What's the value of that auto going to be? It's likely not going to be worth the value of the case, if you know what I mean. So I wish they would have put more autos in. But overall, I like the fact it does have a long checklist, of heroes and villains to hit, which, some of the upper deck checklists were a little bit shorter, but they were always releasing them, which is what I liked, and they were more affordable. Anyway, for a set, I believe, you could do a lot worse for yourself. You're not getting the constant stream of upper deck releases, so maybe you saved up some of your Marvel money to purchase it. I'm not diving into this product. I'd just go on eBay and chase singles of people who are ripping it open. I mean, they're going to start ripping it open today. If you really want to get in the set. And honestly, I'd probably just be looking at a lot of the past upper deck releases, for just kind of the superheroes and supervillains that I'm interested in. So that's how I would navigate this. Anyway, if you have any different opinions, leave some comments. I'd like to thank my subscribers. And if you're a viewer, if you haven't subscribed, just click the subscribe button. It's 100% free, and you help this channel out enormously. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye.